Okay, let's sort out the rest of our inventory now. And hopefully we can sell some stuff sometime soon. We don't use daggers. This bow is weaker, and we don't use Fey blades. This can go. Armor. 5% melee, 16% bleeding. I'll take the one with the higher armor rating, thanks. I don't think we have encountered bleeding damage very much. Flawless armor. Clearly not that flawless, if what we have is better. Although this gives plus 30% armor. It requires finesse though, so... away it goes. We don't need ropes. This is finesse. This actually makes it worse. This can go. This can go. This is legendary, so we're keeping it, but we're putting it away. I think we actually have a lot of crucible equipment. We're gonna have to see if that actually all put together is going to be better than what we have. I doubt it, but we're gonna have to see. This is objectively worse. This is potentially better. We're gonna have to see, because Ardra's Greaves also gives us plus 10% armor, so a lot of equipment that looks better than Ardra's Greaves at first glance actually gives us lower armor rating. There we go. So the Prismere Greaves can go. This is worse too. And this can go. Okay. This is the one we have right now, 162. Oh, this is actually better. And it looks really neat. This can go too. Okay, accessories, let's go. We only have one necklace. Minus 20% equipment requirements. No. The Archsage's ring, we're gonna store that. And we can't actually put this in the junk, so... no need to worry about that. Items. We don't want to throw away any of that, but we are going to have to store a lot of this stuff.
Enter. Stand before the You have done great deeds. You have shined brightly as Caerwyn's blade and cleared the dust from our most glorious past. You have felled foes beyond imagining, and stayed true and sworn to war. Therefore, I proudly bestow upon you the high and treasured rank of True Sworn. With one hand, we remain sworn to war in the noble mercenary's creed. With the other, we shall keep watch and strike at every Niskaru threat.
Ta-da! Completed the Warsworn storyline. New twist of fate. By defeating Anro, Besset, and his Phalangi atop Cloudrest Mountain, you joined the ranks of legendary heroes of the Warsworn. +1 to might abilities, plus 10% chance to critical hit versus Niskaru, and 6% stun duration. Nice.
If it isn't the hero herself. It's quite old, I'm sure. Bit dusty for my taste.
Here we go again.
Now that was a display. We saw the fight in the end, though we were too late and too far to lend a hand. Now there's a feather for your cap, and well deserved at that. I've come all the way from Cluricon to see this True Sworn.
Damn.
The tales we've heard of your deeds, of Gwyn's deeds, and it seems that the tales are true. So he thought to end the war, did he? I wake and sleep upon the front, and I've never dreamt such a foolish dream.
Yeah, he's like, get this chairborne ranger out of here. This backseater.
I've known Gwyn a good many years. Made pledge shield on the same day, she and I. Always knew she had greatness in her. And to think old Demon himself once walked this hall. That's it then. Looks old for a new-made thing. The light upon it. Swear I've never seen anything like it. Call me a Castellan without a keep. Within the greater army is a smaller war-sworn force. And that force answers to me. That's a title of honor. See you keep it free of tarnish or shame.
I'll try.
Where there's war Warsworn. Our way is the soldier's life. It gets under your skin and into your blood, and there it stays.
Is it true? You slayed a demon lord?
Is it true? You slayed a demon lord?
We meet again, soldier. Congratulations. You have done remarkable things. The world is better off without such men. I knew her mother well. I think that perhaps Gwyn has always been a hero, waiting for her tale to commence. You could not have found a better companion against this foe. Many times I have passed these ruins. In my youth, I explored them often, but I never imagined this could be here. From all I have heard, the title is well earned. Bear it proudly.
We did it. You did it, I should say. You were like another Caerwyn. I still can't believe it. One of the first sworn stands before me, and I can call her friend. Did he truly wish to use Niskaru to win the war, I wonder? Or had Chaos simply twisted his mind?
I think a little bit of both, to be honest.
You've more than earned it. I know. I was there.
Like, I'm sure he wanted to end the war, but there was undoubtedly some demonic influence going on.
What is it? That such a madman exists proves only that there can be others. I am an old soldier. I have seen a great deal, but I am humbled to be standing here. One or two rare souls are awarded the rank in a lifetime. Mine was earned saving the Order from schism and disarray. But that was years ago. When the Crystal War truly ends, a keep will be established there in Cluricon. Most of our ranks will come back west, however. Though the old keeps will fill, somehow I do not foresee idle hands. Something tells me Niskaru will be found, and we will fight them.
Yep, we sure will. Alright, let's get out of here. We've completed the Warsworn storyline. I think the only thing we have left to do now on this side of the continent is Captain Radigan's. So let's go. Let's do her DLC story thing, whatever. We need to go back to Rathia anyway. And we can sell all of our stuff there, which is good.
Move along.
I've got armor, and the wife's got blades. I'd steer clear of her, though. She's in a mood, always.
Sell all my junk, thank you. And you.
Just listen to the two of them. Husband and wife?
Repair. Actually doing pretty good with most things. So I don't think we're gonna need repairs right now.
Archsage, welcome.
I just realized, though, we do need to go somewhere where we actually have access to our stash. Let's go back to Cannon Rock. Because I do have a bunch of things that need storing. Alright. Before we do that... Crucible. Pretty sure we had more crucible equipment in here as well. No, did we really only have that one? Cures of the Crucible, Griefs of the Crucible, okay. Going to store the Archsage's Ring and the Mystic Hammer. Piers of Egon, this book. I still don't understand why I can't store those. But we've stored everything we can. Right. No. Let's go back to Rathia. And let's start this DLC thing that starts over here. Right. Yeah, Rathia level 10 where's this anyway? Contact the expedition. Oh, that's over there. You know what? Why the hell not? Let's try it. I had completely forgotten about that one, to be honest. I had completely forgotten that that's a thing that exists. That mission, that story. Oh, they're actually still pretty badass. save here.
I see you took me up on my advice after all. Can't say you made a bad choice. Speak with Hellick if you want to know more about the expedition. Leave me.
I don't remember that guy, to be honest.
Well, glad to see that you made it here safe and sound. Hellick's the one you'll want to speak to, though.
I faintly remember her.
The mage is more used to seeing women in skirts, but I've caught him leering more than a few times nonetheless. Let's hope his spellcraft is more potent than his stares. Glad that's done with.
Finally, we found the last person we need after all. I'm Hellick Cross. I'm leading an expedition to the land south of Dalentarth, the Teeth of Narrows, and we could use another strong back. A mage is always good to have on an expedition like this, except for Cash, but maybe he'll come around. During one of my other campaigns, I chanced upon a diary of an Almain monk. Denric the Crazed said he found a way to the land south of Dalentarth. After reading what he found there, cities of gold, fountains of sapphires, I decided I wanted to see this land for myself.
Doubt it's gonna be that glorious.
Been a mercenary for about 20 years now. Toured with the Warsworn, but didn't take quite as much pride in the work as they wanted. So I struck out on my own. You can make a fair bit of coin selling your sword to keep a farm or two safe. Not that I'll need to anymore. Sverri's got a fairly good head on her shoulders. She's only got eyes for gold, but there's plenty for all on this trip. When it comes to navigating ruins, there's no one I trust more. We're in the foothills of the Teeth right now. It's not the easiest place to reach, sheer cliffs of stone, and few passes through them. Few facts. The only record of a successful journey there was by an Almain missionary named Denric, returned half dead and maddened to hell. He claimed the southern land as home to a miraculous city, wrought of gold and trimmed with silver. Even said it floated above the earth, if you can believe it. It's hard country, damn impossible to find a pass in the mountains, but if I'm right, this cavern will take us under them.
Well, we'll see how many of you all make it out alive.
Because Denric wrote of more than wealth. Tales of giant men, tall as houses, that slaughter any who approach. It took weeks even to convince Cash and Sverri to join me. With a fourth, we can take a bigger haul without sharing too much of it. Denric was crazed, but I don't hold him a liar. I can overlook some bogeyman's tales if there's riches to be had. Can you? Then we only need to begin. I've seen to all the logistics, and all the preparations for the journey. Meet us in the Southern Passage. Let's try to cover as much ground as we can. Stay close.
Yeah, let's go.